It's never too early to look ahead to the weekend, Dan. We've got a big event coming up in downtown Salinas.
I'm always looking forward to the weekend, and this weekend particularly is one of my favorites, where we have the rib cook-off at Old Town Salinas, which I get to be a judge in year after year. And for a guy like me, that's fun times. There is also a big car show going on. Of course, the rib cook-off is for a good cause. The proceeds go to the Veterans Day Parade Fund that we have in Salinas every November. So it is certainly a good cause. It'll be down in Old Town Salinas. The judging's around noon on Saturday. If you want to come check it out and see who wins this year. Of course, there's lots of good food, and the car show going on in Old Town too. The PAL Car Show, there's always some good stuff out there to look at. So here's a look at the forecast on Saturday. This is around 10 a.m. Things kick off around 60 degrees, noon, upper 60s, 2 p.m., partly cloudy, upper 60s. Should be a pretty normal Salinas summer day here on the Central Coast. Maybe I'll see you out there. Come say hi. Here's a look at Domenico's on the wharf in Monterey right now. We're seeing the clouds out there. It's been a little bit cloudier. The north side of the bay, Santa Cruz, has been nice and sunny today, although you can probably see the clouds just offshore. They will thicken up this evening and begin to push inland. The bigger picture is showing high pressure across the Texas area. Also another stronger, drier ridge out over the Pacific. They're kind of battling each other right now, but in between there's just enough of a gap that weak little weather systems have been popping through. Excuse me, I got a rib stuck in my throat. These weak weather systems have been popping through and just taking a little bit of the weight off our marine layer and allowing it to be a little deeper. And with that, we've had the clouds well inland. We've had periods of drizzle as these little systems have passed through, and more of that is on the way. As we take a look at our big blobs of high pressure, they're kind of battling it out between each other, but we're still going to be stuck in this weak little trough on the west coast as we head through the weekend. In fact, it'll be even stronger this weekend, which means I think our inland temperatures will be quite a bit cooler. High pressure is going to rebuild next week, which is probably going to mean a warm-up by midweek, but then I'm watching this system, which isn't going to make a direct impact on us, but may cool us down a little bit toward next weekend. So we're always looking ahead, but at the moment I'm expecting slightly cooler temperatures this weekend and then slightly warmer temperatures midweek next week because of these main features and how they're interacting with each other. Futurecast is showing the clouds filling in overnight tonight. San Lorenzo Valley, Santa Clara Valley, the Hollister Valley, up into the San Benito River Valley, maybe a touch, Salinas Valley, Carmel Valley, most of the valleys getting some clouds. I don't think the clouds will make it to the San Antonio Valley though, so if you want to look at the stars, you can head out to Halone overnight. Is it me you're looking for? I don't know, maybe. As we look at the overnight hours into tomorrow, we'll clear out on the north side of the bay in Santa Cruz again. The south and east sides of the bay staying a little bit on the cloudy side, but we may have a few breaks showing up there. But still a mostly cloudy day, I suspect, for most coastal cities except Santa Cruz, where it'll be mostly sunny during the afternoon. Of course, clouds fill back in tomorrow night. We'll probably get a little more drizzle out of these clouds. The model is showing a few hundredths of an inch being picked up, so another chance of some wet roadways tomorrow morning. We did have a couple wet spots around the peninsula this morning. Temperatures tomorrow, here's what I'm expecting. Highs in the 80s in the Santa Cruz Mountains, as warm as 88 in Boulder Creek, our hot spot. On the coast, upper 60s to mid 70s. You get a little bit farther inland, like downtown Santa Cruz, you'll be in the mid 70s at the boardwalk, probably closer to 70 degrees tomorrow. Even at the harbor, a little bit farther to east, you're going to be closer to that 69 you get in Capitola as well. East shore of the bay, we're going to be talking about beer cans in a little while. Beer Can Beach right around 70 degrees tomorrow. 71 in Salinas tomorrow, 70 in Watsonville, 80s in the Santa Clara Valley, Hollister, a very seasonable 82, mid 60s on the southeast shore of the bay, and around the peninsula, again with the clouds, you're lucky to get out of the mid 60s tomorrow. So again, another slightly cool day for this time of year around Monterey and the peninsula area. Down south, where we'll be out of the marine layer for the most part in our southern and higher valleys, where we'll get to the triple digits, but those getting the afternoon breezes will stay in the 70s and 80s, and King City, you know, you may get to the upper 80s, so that's about as warm as we'll get anywhere through the mid-Salinas Valley. Over the next 7 days on the coast, temperatures will be fairly sturdy for the next 3, and then warm up a little bit next week. That warming trend will start this weekend with the deeper trough, which will probably mix our marine layer out a bit, and I think that will start on Saturday. And usually when that happens, it gets a little breezy to kick things off. So we'll see that and maybe raise those temperatures into the 70s next week. Inland areas, on the other hand, will have a cool down first. Again, as that marine layer deepens this weekend, we'll see a cool down, especially on Sunday. Inland highs very cool for this time of year, maybe 6 degrees below normal. So if you've been putting off some outdoor things because it's too hot outside, maybe Sunday's the day you can get those done. After that, it's going to heat back up. So you only have a small window of time, Phil.
And we have Lionel Richie waiting on hold for you, Dan.
Oh, perfect.